You walk into an elevator, press a specific pattern of buttons, and if done correctly, you'll find yourself in another dimension. No mirrors, no reflections, no return. This isn't a creepypasta. This is the elevator game, and it's way scarier than you think. The elevator game originated in South Korea around 2010. It appeared on obscure forums, dark corners of the web. The rules are precise. Enter a building with at least 10 floors, press buttons in a certain sequence, and on the fifth floor, a woman might enter. You must not look at her. You must not speak to her. The button pattern varies, but always ends with the 10th floor. If successful, the elevator goes up, not down. The doors open to something wrong, a red hallway. No one else in the building. You feel watched, and there's no button to return. They say she looks like someone you know, or someone you've lost, but her face is wrong. If you talk to her, she'll keep you in that world. If you look at her, you'll go mad. To return, you must repeat the button sequence exactly. But the elevator may shift, floors disappear, buttons stop working. Some players claim they woke up hours later, on the ground, confused. Others were never heard from again. In 2013, a chilling case shook the internet. Alyssa Lamb. Elevator footage showed her acting strangely, pressing buttons, hiding, talking to something unseen. The next thing we knew, she was found dead in a hotel water tank. Was it psychosis or the game? Elevators are supposed to be safe, controlled, predictable, but this game turns them into gateways. The idea of stepping in and never coming out, that's what haunts people, not death. But vanishing. The elevator game isn't just an urban legend. It's a test of belief, fear, and sanity. You can try it, but remember, if the woman enters, don't look at her. But what happens after the game? Some say nothing, others aren't the same. Players report strange dreams, always elevators. Always floors that don't exist. One girl claimed her reflection moved before she did. Days after playing, another swore that every elevator since feels wrong. Slightly off, like it's watching. Paranoia. Sleep paralysis. Hallucinations. Is it just the mind playing tricks? Or did they bring something back? There's also a whisper online that if you complete the elevator game more than once, the other world begins to remember you, and eventually you won't come back. Still think it's just a game? Imagine this. It's late. You're in a tall building. Maybe you're just curious. You step into the elevator. You press the buttons, the lights flicker, the air changes. You reach the 5th floor, and she walks in. You keep your eyes forward, but you can feel her, breathing, smiling, watching. You reach the 10th floor. The doors open and you're not in your world anymore. The carpet is wrong. The silence is thick. Your phone has no signal. The numbers on the elevator are gone. And when you turn back, she's still there, but now she's smiling wider because she knows you're staying. The rules are clear. Don't speak. Don't lock. Don't leave early. But people break them. Some report being dragged back into the elevator years later. In dreams, some claim mirrors don't show their reflection correctly after breaking the pattern. Others don't come back at all. One forum post ended with a single line. I looked at her. I don't remember who I am anymore. That user was never seen online again. No one knows who or what she really is. A ghost? A demon? A lost soul? Some say she's a shadow entity. Others say she was once a player who lost and now she waits for someone new. For you, curious, don't be. The elevator game isn't a joke. It's not a challenge for TikTok. Some believe the elevator game is based on ancient rituals, summoning portals between realities. Elevators are just modern symbols, but the pattern? The silence, the sacrifice, it's always been there. Old Japanese folklore speaks of between realms, places that are not meant to be walked by the living, and in almost every culture, there's a tale of the woman who leads you astray. The elevator game might not be new. We just gave it buttons. Those who claim they reach the other world, the red hallway, describe it differently. Some say the air is thicker. Others say there's no sound at all. No echo, no wind, just stillness. One player said he walked down the hallway and saw his apartment door and say everything was the same, except his reflection smiled at him first and didn't stop. Reddit has hundreds of dead threads, old accounts that vanished after posting elevator game plans. And doing it tonight, wish me luck. One user even live streamed it until the elevator door closed on the 10th floor. Stream ended. A prank? Channel deleted 2 days later. Was it a stunt, or did he press the buttons just right? The woman whispers. The most disturbing reports, but afterward, some say. Not during the game. In elevators and stairwells, even through white noise. One survivor described it like static in the brain, a soft, repetitive phrase in a language she didn't understand. Another claimed to hear her singing lullabies in hotel lobbies. Even when no elevator existed, the worst part, the whispers always start at exactly 3:33 a.m., and they always say your name last. Other versions. Most people follow the same rules. The 10-floor method, the woman on the 5th, the red hallway. But there are whispers about, in one, the elevator must be glass. In another, the building must be abandoned. And in the most dangerous one, you must not enter alone. These versions haven't been shared publicly, only through screenshots, archived vlogs, dead links, because those who try them don't return to post the results, or if they do, they write in all caps, with broken grammar, as if something else is typing for them. At first, the elevator game was just an urban legend buried in niche forums. But now, it's everywhere. TikTok trends, Reddit challenges, short horror films. Every new version slightly changes the pattern, but somehow the consequences stay the same. What if the attention is feeding it? What if each new player is opening more doors and thinning the veil between our world and the other? Maybe the game was never the danger. Maybe teaching it was. We've called it a ritual, a challenge, a game. But what if it's none of those things? What if it's a test? A test left behind by something far older than we understand. A presence that watches us mimic its rules and waits to see who follows them perfectly. Maybe it doesn't want you to fail. Maybe it wants you to succeed, to reach the hallway, to see her face, to stay. And the real question isn't what happens when you play. It's what happens when the elevator comes back down, without you.